Hey, we're back at the top again today for what could be possibly the last time. Not really sure. I've had almost a month off from YouTube after uploading a bunch of stuff, but there's a lot of stuff that I want to talk about here, and this is probably going to be a little bit more edited than usual because I might be rambly and I might just go off topic at times, but I want to hammer the message home. I still don't know what I want to do, and I still am thinking that this may not be the true path, and I need to move on. A lot of stuff is going through my mind, especially in the last month, with what I want to do moving forward, but something is... I kind of just realized something, at least within the last month. For one, where did the videos go? Well, I'll hop into this as I move on, but... move in, just so you have something in the background that instead of the intro. I realized two things. One, I'm at a cliff. I'm at a cliffside, and it allowed me to do that. This game's weird. There was a little, there was something I realized. I've always realized that I didn't like editing as well, but I also thought to myself, is it that I don't like editing, or is it that I don't like editing that specific content? Because from what I've seen, and correct me if I'm wrong here, is that in stuff that I enjoy making content about, I don't mind the editing. But when it comes to actually making the content that actually got me views in the past, I didn't like the editing. So my editing got lazy. Lazier and lazier, which made everything less, like, it made the videos look super lazy, like I didn't care, which in reality I really didn't at that point, but I just kept doing it just to get something out. And at that point it's like, why am I even doing it in the first place, you know? Because somebody that I know told me, if you enjoy doing it, you can't go wrong, and I still hold true to that. So why would I continue to force myself to do something that I didn't like doing? So I just kept getting lazier and lazier in editing, and it showed. Now, do I enjoy Pokemon still? Yes, exactly. Like, I still do. The problem is, I don't know if I want to continue making content on it or not. I can't tell. Because the stuff that I don't like doing, aka the edited videos and all that junk, I just don't want to do that anymore. But the things that I do want to do, they just don't get very much traction on YouTube anymore, like they did in like Gen 6 and Gen 7, more so Gen 6, because there was a little bit more of an audience for that. I'm talking about Wi-Fi battles, for example. And it's not just me either. I've seen people upload battles, and sure, they do get, like, numbers on them, but not to the same extent that it used to be. It used to be that you could get a lot more, like, numbers and viewership and stuff from from uploading battles, but nowadays there's just no audience for it. And while some people are doing okay numbers, I can't see myself or anybody else really heavily growing off of Wi-Fi battles. That's why, in my eyes, it's not worth it to do it there. Why do it if there's no audience? Or barely any audience? And the stuff that people want to watch, I just can't push myself to do it. So it's just like, I'm not having fun. And now you can see the impasse that I'm at. Now you can see the crossroads that I'm at. I hate editing going this way, so I don't want to do that content. But the payoff is not very good on the other way of stuff that I like to do. And that is why I might, and I've been thinking about this, I have been considering just stopping uploading YouTube videos in general until I can think about something to upload. And that's probably not even Pokemon related, because I pretty much rang out the rag that is Pokemon. Now, I'm not calling Pokemon a rag, but I'd love to continue, but I don't have any idea what to do. I said that in a community post like a month ago, and it still holds true to this day. But a lot of it originates from like the 2017-2018 era. Obviously, my favorite year on YouTube and the internet when making content was 2016. But following Sun and Moon, I haven't been able to replicate that at all. I kind of started to replicate it at the end of 2017 into 2018, but there was one weekend in January that I got sick, so then I missed an upload that one weekend, and then I just got lost in the algorithm sea, and I was never able to recover. Moving into 2019, as I still tried to recover, and I burnt out multiple times, so I was excited for Sword and Shield. I was like, okay, I can just try to reset everything from here. Sword and Shield was the worst game of all time. That just kind of killed my want to make Pokemon content even further. The current game being so downright awful that I can't make content from it, and I can't make battle videos because they dropped the timer from 60 to 20, and that turned off a lot of people as well from that content because they barely watched competitive battling content for singles like 6v6 because you couldn't do it in Wi-Fi anymore. And I don't like to do it on Showdown because the pacing just doesn't work, so I couldn't do that either. At least I didn't want to. So moving forward into 2020 and 2021, I was just kind of doing my own thing, streaming Persona 5 Royal in 2020, and then 4 Golden and 5 Strikers in 2021. And I remember making update videos in 2020 and again in 2021. I'll probably throw the thumbnails down here somewhere, where I talked about the same things that I'm talking about now. What does this mean? How do I feel? What does it mean for the future? And I just kept doing the same things over and over again. I kept saying them too. Do I really want to continue? Or do I really want to move on? Because how much of this am I wasting? How many resources am I wasting? Money and time on stuff that I don't even enjoy anymore? While I still enjoy playing Pokemon, I don't think I enjoy making Pokemon content anymore. But then I made a video saying I'm all out of motivation for Pokemon. Literally, I said that right as Scarlet and Violet dropped. Or the announcement video dropped like a couple days later. So then I had to make another content on that, or another video on that. And I said, maybe it could help. I don't know. And I just did the Journey of Generations last year, just to do it again. Didn't finish it, just due to time. And Scarlet and Violet came out. Lo and behold, I thought it was one of the best Pokemon games in years. I still do think that. It had, don't get me wrong, it has its limitations. It has its problems. You saw it just a few moments ago where the game just kind of stuttered on me, so I was just like, okay, the performance is still garbage. I just ran into a Fletchling. So then, I tried doing the edited content, a little bit of that, a little bit of the Wi-Fi battling content. The edited content, don't get me wrong, it was still a bit lazy. The difference with the Wi-Fi content was that post-com, which is when you commentate a battle after the fact, after the battle, or a live commentated battle, which is obviously when you do it live. The thing is, those have been so done in the past. They've been done 42 times over. So I wanted to try to figure out ways where I could add things to it, you know? Unfortunately, that wasn't possible. Unfortunately, I couldn't find anything that was unique enough. I tried doing some cringy voices, but then, well, I said I had a blast doing it, kind of, at that point. And then people had told me that it was more so cringy than that, so then I was like, you know what? If it's cringy, I don't think I want to continue. Not really. So, it was a bit disappointing. But I couldn't think of anything from that, and that's when I noticed that other people uploading Wi-Fi content weren't getting the same numbers that of Gen 6 and especially Gen 7. So then I just thought, you know what, nobody's really looking this up. Why scream into a void? So that's where I've been. That's what I've been doing. That's the decision I've been struggling with. I just can't figure out where to go from here, in other words. So until then, I can't upload any video. And I don't even know if I want to continue making Pokemon content on this channel or not. I don't even know what type of content. So this could be it on YouTube for me. And I could just be gone with the wind, fade into obscurity, be on a team with somebody else and edit, because, I mean, I have thought about it, and you're probably going, well, if you hate editing, why would you edit for somebody else? There's a difference. It's less of I'm editing my own videos where I don't even enjoy that specific content anymore. And it's more of an expectation that this is somebody else's content. I don't want to let them down. I wouldn't want to let them down. And if we share the same interest, then it's like, you know, you can just edit the video like you know exactly how you would edit it. If you're here because you want to see the too long didn't watch portion, I'm all out of content to do because I hate editing and the audience is not like it used to be for the stuff that I want to do for Pokemon. Does that mean I'm wanting to end my Pokemon content stuff? Maybe. I'm not sure. For now, I can't make any more videos on it until then. However, in the meantime, I am working on an old project that got tabled. You probably know it as Soul of the Storm. And I'm finishing that for a different reason. It's not entertainment-wise. It's just for the fact that I can get it completed and use it for like anything else in the future. Whatever that may be. That won't actually start getting uploaded until the entire thing is done. So that's probably not... And probably not until the end of 2023 into 2024. I don't even know if I'm going to post anything more on the channel other than that. With that, though, for what could be the final time, I don't know if it actually is. I will still be streaming if anything happens. Probably not Pokemon, because there's just nothing going for it for me. That link is in the description, but who knows? Like I said, the potential final time. Well, thank you for watching, and I hope to catch you back at the top later on, because you know that's how we do it. Thank you for the so many years of fun on this channel. I'll think of something, I hope, but until then, man, I just don't know.